Welcome back to DayZ Diaries. I have started a new character because this is the latest update, which I haven't had a chance to play, and I got the rare Novi Sober spawn. This is where you spawn inside of a building, and you have to roll your way out, or hop your way out. I'm not exactly sure how to do it, but oh, there it is. So there you go. That's how you get out of there. And it starts raining, because it's sad. I hear people around me. But anyhow, this latest update, they brought back the humanity system, which is great, in my opinion, because it also brought back bandit skins, along with hero skins. So, the hero skin, as if your humanity gets good by giving blood transfusions, bandages, stuff like that. And then people know not to shoot you right on sight like they would if you had a bandit skin. So that's always an interesting concept that is Rocket's trying now. And we'll see how it works. I'm trying to get the hero skin now, so I'd ideally like to be in Electro or Cherno so I could run to a hospital and just spam people with blood transfusions, but I got the infamous rare spawn in Novi Silver, so we'll try to raid this place for a little bit, see if I can find any guns real quick before I head to Starry Silver, since it should be so close, if I can figure out where the hell I'm going. But yeah, so it's good to be back in the game. I haven't played in like a week, so we'll see if I'm rusty or not. Which I probably will be, seeing how there's already stuff following me and needs to get away. It's too scary. But we'll try this out for a little bit here. Anyhow, it's finally been official. Rocket has confirmed that this will become a standalone game, which I think is great. It's provided a huge player base already. There are like over 1 million unique players, and if that can translate to the standalone game, it should be pretty epic. But what he's talking about in the standalone game, from what I've read so far at least, is they're going to get rid of the hacking, or try to anyway. I mean, you can never really get rid of the hacking, but it's been pretty rampant for a long time now, so hopefully they'll be able to take care of that. And that's a bandit. So here's what a bandit skin looks like. They get the scowl on it, or towel on his head. You want to see his eyes. I thought they were supposed to have like digital camel pants, but apparently not. Let's see, this guy has some cans. That's odd. But that's what the bandit looks like. The hero skin kind of looks the same thing, but the scarf is around their neck, and they have like a tan hat and knee pads, so it should be pretty easy to pick out if you know, you're scoping someone or if you run into them. But I don't know, what was I talking about? The standalone game. It sounded like most of the programmers and, you know, people that are going to be working on it are past Bohemia Interactive employees and workers, so it should be pretty freaking authentic to Arma. They're quoting, I'm saying it'd be like Arma 2.5, but you know, more towards the DayZ end of the spectrum. They're also saying that with the new release, they'll release the same generis map, or however the hell you pronounce it, but it'll be a little updated. There might be, they're saying there might be more places to go, there might be more buildings you can go in, so it's not you're running into town and there's only one building you can go in, which I think is going to be great. They're talking about making the zombies a little bit more difficult, because right now you can pretty much just run past them like I've been doing here. I mean, like, they've been catching on me, but I haven't really been worried about it. And my frame rate's going to shit. That's because it's raining. But I'm also lost, so we're gonna run back in here. But in the next update too, they're gonna be adding dogs. So you'll be walking out in the wild, and all of a sudden you see a dog, and be like, "Oh, hey, Pooch, what's going on?" And you can give them a raw steak, not a cooked steak, but a raw one, and you'll like feed. I thought I heard shooting, but anyhow, you can give them a raw steak, and then they'll follow you around for a little bit, and if you keep feeding them, they'll follow you longer. If you keep feeding them, they'll listen to your commands longer. So you can give these dogs commands like, you can tell them to stay if you want to be a little more stealthy, or you can tell them to track something, like an animal or a player, supposedly. And they'll do it for a certain amount of time before they come back and search you out. But the more you feed them, the more you stay alive, the more they'll become loyal, I guess. And it's going to add another pretty cool layer to the game, because to talk to the dogs, or to command them, you have to whistle at them. And that's obviously going to give away your position. So I was getting stuck in pews. But they'll give away your position, but say you come into Starry Sober or something and you hear sniper fire, you can tell your dog to track, and then they'll track a player, and you might be able to get a drop on someone before you actually enter Starry Sober to loot the sweet, sweet loots that are offered there. And then people can grief your dog. I mean, how terrible it would be if you had, you know, a week-old character, and then someone comes up and fucking murders your dog. I mean, that would suck. I would not want to deal with that shit. And should create some pretty interesting scenarios, but. And supposedly with this new update, they got rid of the game-breaking artifacting and crazy graphics glitch when you'd run into any you'd run into any town, and you'd get those huge triangles coming at your face and stuff like that. That is an interesting place for a helicopter rotor. But supposedly that's gotten rid of. I haven't really had a chance to figure that out yet, seeing how I haven't gone to a airstrip or army base or anything that would have that, but we'll try to see if that gets taken care of. Oh, frame rate squared up. That's great. Look how much more smooth that is. But anyhow, I'm going to run out of Novice over here. I don't really know which direction I'm going. Try to see which way the clouds are going. If you didn't know already, the clouds will always travel east, no matter what your position is. So if you're out in the wild, just look up. If there's clouds, you should be able to figure out which direction you're going. And trying to think of other things that were added to this update. I can't really think of, well, your bug fixes, all that good stuff. But if you've been watching some of my videos, you've seen, we'll go to that barn down there. You've seen some of the hacker things that have been taken over, like the Thunderdome, which I think is kind of fun. If you're not too attached to your character, it's just like, fuck it, let's just do this. But the one that annoys me is where they teleport you to the sky, and I'm losing connection. Great. Great! This is something else that happens I've been dealing with. So I guess we'll log it right here again on a different server, and I'll keep talking at your face. So, yeah!